Wake up! Dreams do come true. You're going to Disney World. This is going to be the best time ever, and you're going to get the best sleep ever at Disney World. Let's do it. So we are ranking the top 4 hotels for families with kids at Disney World based on their theming, their price, their transportation options to and from Disney theme parks and attractions, and finally, their amenities and activities for families with their kids. Some might say, but aren't all Disney World hotels made for families with kids? Well, all Disney World hotels are comfortable, but the question becomes, what is it about these top 4 hotels that makes them especially perfect for you and your kids? Number 4, Disney's Wilderness Lodge. This beauty has great theming with those huge ceilings that would impress kids and adults alike. The beautiful fountains and gardens throughout the entire property. The only reason this lands at the bottom spot on our top 4 is because of pricing. For a 5-night stay, you do see that it is well over $5,000. However, that does include theme park tickets for a family of 4. Let's talk amenities. You can see the Whispering Canyon Cafe is just one of several restaurants at Wilderness Lodge that are absolutely fabulous. And then just a short walk or boat ride away is the campsite at Disney's Fort Wilderness. And it's got the Chip and Dale's Campfire Sing-Along, which it does include those lovable chipmunks. It's one of the only campfires to feature characters on property. We also have archery experiences, the Tri-Circle D Ranch where you can ride horses, and you can have a wagon or sleigh ride, pony rides, and you can also do fishing as well as canoeing or bike rentals. Don't forget kayak rentals, basketball courts, jogging trails, volleyball, and playgrounds for the young at heart and their kids. And the only hotel on our top 4 to view the electrical water pageant is Disney's Wilderness Lodge. This is a special once-in-a-lifetime Disney-only entertainment. And speaking of water, check out this pool. Wouldn't you just love to jump right in with your kids? And finally, the transportation is awesome here. You have the minivan service, Disney water transportation to Magic Kingdom or to the Contemporary or to the other side of the Wilderness Resort and Campground. Then you also have the complimentary Disney bus transportation to all Disney theme parks and the Disney Springs area. You really are doing so well with transportation at this property. Here's the final grade. Theming, A. Pricing, C. Amenities, A. And transportation, A+. Overall grade, A-. Pretty awesome for being at the bottom of the top 4. We can only go up from here. But how do I know what I'm talking about? My family and I have been to Disney World over 14 times over the years. See these pictures? So we definitely love a variety of Disney World hotels and have stayed at the value, moderate, and deluxe pricing ranges. So have you stayed at any of these hotels that are on this list? Did you like them as much as we did? Or do you think there were things that could be better? Or would you recommend some other hotels to your personal favorite list of hotels for families? Can you let us know in the comments? Let us hear your voice, y'all. Number 3 and number 2. Because they're both so awesome, honestly, they pretty much tie. And you'll see why. Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort and Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Up first, Disney's Port Orleans Riverside has all the charm and elegance of the southern United States, featuring the beautiful Magnolia Bend building seen here. Although it's not kiddie, it's certainly grand, taking in the sights. And check out this amazing pool for kids and their parents. Let's talk pricing. Port Orleans Riverside has Port Orleans French Quarter next door, and the pricing is pretty similar as you can see here, and they both offer the same amenities and transportation. And one of the reasons that this resort is so ideal for families with their kids is the variety of food options that are also very budget friendly, such as the Riverside Mill Food Court and Boatwright's Dining Hall seen here. And some of the best Southern cuisine I have ever had actually was right here at Boatwright's, so I highly recommend it. They've got things for kids and adults. Major bonus points to Port Orleans Riverside, which has tremendous themed pools, a campfire on the bayou, movies under the stars, as do all the resorts on our list, horse-drawn carriage excursions at Port Orleans Riverside, bike rentals including Surrey bikes which you can ride side by side with 2 or 4 people, fishing, a jogging trail, and a playground for your kiddos and you. Now this is where one of the differences comes in. Transportation. You'll notice that you get the Disney water transportation on the Sassagoula Riverboat and the Disney bus transportation. But the advantage of the Disney water transportation boat is that it takes you to Disney Springs, which has some of the most amazing dining in all of Disney World property for kids and adults, shopping, and other attractions that are interactive for the whole family. Here's the final grade. Port Orleans Riverside theming gets an A, pricing B+, amenities A, and transportation A+. Overall, A. Now focus! The biggest difference between Port Orleans and Caribbean Beach is the riverboat versus Skyliner transportation option. Let's look at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Welcome to the islands, man! As you can see, this resort is full of the tropical atmosphere that you'd expect from a Caribbean beach getaway. Perfect for those grown-ups and so exciting for little kids and all kids. It's so colorful and beautiful. Don't you just want to go and check out this pool, y'all? Unbelievable theming, Pirates of the Caribbean vibes for sure. This lovely resort has all the amenities that we've come to expect from every hotel on our list, including the campfire, the pools, the movies under the stars, the fishing, the volleyball, the jogging trail, and the playground. You will see that pricing is comparable to Disney's Port Orleans Riverside and French Quarter, as we have already reviewed, so that's why it's tied for second and third place on our list. The variety of dining options at this hotel is absolutely fabulous, including Sebastian's Bistro, which features a full table service menu with Caribbean flavor and flair. Again, something that is not too spicy and is going to be accessible to every member of the family, as you can see pictured here. Transportation is great with minivan service as well as the complimentary Disney bus service to Magic Kingdom and Disney Springs. But you know what? You can also use the Skyliner, which is that in the sky gondola transportation complimentary to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Disney's Riviera Hotel, as well as all the other hotels on the Skyliner line. A word of caution about the Skyliner is that the lines and the wait times get to 20 to 30 minutes at times when it's really busy on the way to the theme parks, but it can shut down due to rain, it can shut down due to thunderstorms, which does happen often in Florida, so just to let you know, be cautious about when you get on the Skyliner. Caribbean Beach Resort has perfect Pirates of the Caribbean tropical theming. Pricing is pretty comparable to the Port Orleans Riverside. The amenities get a A rating, and the transportation of the Disney Skyliner really bumps it up to an A+, with the cautionary statement of watching out for the weather on that Skyliner. And this is why it lands at a high A. It's number 2 for a good reason. We have arrived at the number 1 hotel for families and kids. If you're enjoying this top 4 best hotels for families list, please make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can bookmark it to your favorites in YouTube, and you can subscribe to make sure you get all of the latest smart vacation planning tips for you and your family's budget from Let's Get Disneyfied. Number 1! Disney's All-Star Sports, Movies, and Music Resort. This is our number 1 pick for families with their children, because look at the theming. This is larger than life, truly just as memorable as the Disney theme parks in many regards, as regards the character and engagement with these larger than life statues, the food hall, to the huge musical instruments, to the giant characters in the pool courtyard. All of it says, let's play, let's have fun, let's have a once-in-a-lifetime vacation as far as theming for the kiddos and their parents. And when Disney World is such an investment, you really want your children to come away saying, wow, and this hotel will do just that. This is the best pricing for families, and you will see why. This includes theme park tickets for a family of 4 for 5 nights, including their hotel cost as well. For the standard room at $3,309 for the package, if we divide that by 5 nights, we do get $661.80 per night for 4 people to go to all the Disney theme parks. Again, this does include theme park tickets. All-Star Sports and Music have about the same pricing, whereas All-Star Movies is just a little bit more for the same package. Amenities include those really nicely themed pools that we showed earlier and the campfire, as well as the movies under the stars that have been available at all the hotels on our list, as well as the jogging trails and the playground, plus an arcade, which the other hotels have as well. Cheeseburgers to fries to chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, and pizza and pasta and comfort foods galore. This is the place for every type of delicious, easy to eat food for any type of taste buds, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's all extremely affordable, generally $14.99 and under per adult or child. All 3 All-Star resorts offer Disney bus transportation, complimentary. When you choose one theme park per day especially, the bus transportation is all you will need because you'll be there probably from the beginning of the day to the very end of the day, and all you need is to get directly back to your resort, easy and with no hassle. Even though this hotel does not have a Skyliner or a riverboat to take you to and from, it is so economically practical for a family with their children that honestly you're not missing a thing. As long as you are going to the theme parks with you and your kiddos, this is the most convenient way to get to and from and economical. So here's the final grade. All-Star Resort gets an A+ for that kid-focused theming. Pricing, absolutely an A+. You know it's the best value for a family. Amenities, I give it an A because we know it doesn't have as many bells and whistles. But the transportation, yeah, it's an A because it's solid. You can depend on it. It's not running late. It's good for what you need for a day at the Disney theme parks, Disney Springs, their water park. If it's about having fun, you can get there on the Disney free bus transportation. Overall grade, A+ for families. It is the absolute best value on Disney property for families with kids spending the whole day at the theme parks. It's been so much fun talking about family-friendly hotel stays at Disney World, y'all. One of my favorite places on the planet. But you know what? What about grown-up me time? I'm talking about the spa. I'm talking about relaxation. Well, maybe you should watch our next video called What Makes This Luxury Hotel the Best Value in Disney World, and see what their spa has to offer. Watch this video. Watch this one. And also check out how to save hundreds of dollars on your next Disney World vacation with our top 5 tips on how to save hundreds at Disney World. Keep it Disneyfied. Let's go!